My name is Jennifer Gailey, and I'm a travel planner with Middle of the Magic Travel, and I'm very excited to share with you our new YouTube and newsletter segment called Magic in the Kitchen. So if you joined us during our virtual planning weekend, you probably saw my live video of when we did Woody's Lunchbox Tarts. Well, now we're going to bring that magic to you every month. Every month I'm going to share with you a Disney recipe where you can make it at home to bring the magic into your kitchen and into your family. I am so excited to share these with you, and join me in May for the Woody's Lunchbox Tarts, and then there are so many things ready to come. We have Gaston cinnamon rolls, the gray stuff, cheeseburger pods. Oh my goodness, so many different things. I cannot wait for you to join us. Coming on. Let's get this going. How are we today? Can everybody hear me? Wonderful. Who's ready to get cooking? I know I want to, right? All right. I'm gonna let some people hop on now. Just comment and let me know whenever you come. Hi! All right, we're going to have a couple more people. We only got one on right now, but we'll get some more going. And welcome to my kitchen. Of course, we have to have the mini ears on to get some magic going on. So, who's ready to bake? I know I am. My kids are too. They like to bake. Hi! Now we're just going to have a couple more jump on so they can enjoy everything. These are pretty easy to make, so once you do them once, you're probably going to make them a lot, because I know I do in my house. So let me know if you've actually even had them in Hollywood Studios. So these are Woody's Lunchbox Tarts. Pretty much a gourmet Pop-Tart in the end, so wonderful. So, pro tip, when you want a Woody's Lunchbox Tart, order the morning of your trip. Right before you go to Hollywood Studios, place that mobile order and get that Woody's Lunchbox Tart. Woohoo! Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started with baking. That way we have enough time for everybody. And if you have any questions, just go ahead and holler. I can see the comments right there. So we are going to start. I have 4 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. You can use whole wheat flour, whatever you wish. But I got 4 cups of flour in here. I have a half a cup of white sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar. And you're going to go ahead and pour that in all together. I have 2 teaspoons of salt. You're going to go ahead and put that in there too. Put your mixer on, give it a quick little stir just to get everything incorporated. Wonderful. Now, the next step is you're going to want to make that pastry. So I have 3 sticks of unsalted butter. They are cubed and they are cold. You want to keep them cold because that's what gets you the flaky pastry. So, let's go ahead and put all the butter inside. And we're going to go ahead and then turn on the mixer one more time. And you're going to let this incorporate very, 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 very well. And I'll show you exactly what it's going to look like, okay? Gotta give it time. So while this is doing it, let me know, what's your favorite treat to eat at Disney World? Ours is definitely Woody's Lunchbox Tart. We go to Disney to eat, of course. So let me know what yours is. Let's see what we got. Wonderful. All right, the next thing you're going to go ahead and add in is a 1/4 cup of coconut incorporate as well. Woo-hoo. So if you've ever made pie crust, this is what you're going to want to do. You want to make it look like it's a little bit of cornmeal, a little ground up together. Let me show you. Sometimes you may even have to take your hands. I'll show you exactly what it needs to look like, okay? I'm going to get it working. Sometimes the best kitchen tool is your hands. Gotta have fun cooking, right? All right, let's see what else. And then the next thing you're going to want to add, 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Put that in. I'm just going to wash my hands real quick. All right, this is going. And now I'm going to show you exactly what the dough looks like right now. Okay? So, it looks a little crumbly, like cornmeal. Okay? So this is the start of it, your pastry dough. All right, now we're going to go back on the mixer. You're going to turn it on slow. Now we have our 10 tablespoons of water, but guess what? You're not going to use. You're going to go 1 tablespoon at a time until your dough comes together and makes a ball. Nice, smooth ball. So I'm at 2 right now. Definitely need some more. Your mixer gets a workout here. Let it do its job. We got 4 here. Let's do 1 more. Definitely. Whoop. Probably gonna need 5. And then I'll show you exactly what it's gonna look like. Do not make it too wet. If you make it too wet, it's going to be way too sticky and you're not going to be able to work with it. So, and look at that. You have your dough all set up. Now, since it's a pastry dough and you worked that butter really well, you probably warmed it up a bit. It now has to go in the refrigerator for about 30 to 40 minutes before you can work on it, okay? You want to split it up into 2 little balls, because you're going to want to work in batches. All right? So, guess what? I have it already made. So, we're going to get this out of the way. Come over here. I already made a pre-batch, and it has been chilling in the refrigerator. You're going to want to flour your surface. All right? We're going to open up our dough here. We're going to take out a chunk. I'm not going to make it the entire batch with you. We'll make it later, but I'm just going to give you an example of how to make these. These are wonderful. And to be honest, I think they're better. So you want to work it a little bit, warm it up just a little bit because you want to be able to roll it out. You want to keep it cold because that's how you're going to get the flakiness of your pastry. So it's going to taste like a Pop-Tart or Woody's Lunchbox Tart. And at this point, you want to go ahead and preheat your oven. All right, let's get rolling. Use those muscles. Your mixer used the muscles to make the dough. Now it's time for you to use your muscles. All right. So while I'm rolling out, what's your favorite ride at Hollywood Studios? Let me know. Comment below. Tell you mine is Tower of of terror. Just nobody wants to ride it with me. No one ever wants to ride it. Awesome. So you want to roll it out relatively thin. And then we get to go have some fun. All right. So now that you have your dough rolled out, add a little crack there. This dough is very forgiving, so if you tear it, you can always smush it back together. All right. So your dough is about this thick. You want a little thick, but too thin. You got to think, it's got to hold some fillings. And then, now here's where the fun part. Woody's Lunchbox Tarts, they come in a pretty long rectangle when you get them. And usually, we share one. Or two in my family. 2 people can share one. So at home, no one wants to share it. So you can make it whatever size you want. Sometimes, like the other day, you can make them whatever shape you want. You can use a cookie cutter. So you can make them into circle shapes, which that works too. You can even, if you have a Mickey cookie cutter, make them in a Mickey shape. But, easy tool, pizza cutter. I'm going to make a little square for you, or a rectangle. Just going to go ahead and cut out a rectangle. Whoop, that's not straight at all. All right, got a rectangle here. So now I'm going to cut it in half so you have 2. All right, I'll do another one. See how easy these are to make? Can always have Disney recipes at home. Always. And this will give you the thickness of your dough. I like them a little thick because that's the way I like to hold a lot of filling in mine. And we got enough rolled out for one more little one. All right. You can re-roll this dough, just unlike other pastries. You don't want to really roll it out. This one you can. All right. So I have enough for 3 tarts. Let me wash my hands real quick. They are all floury. All right, has anybody got any comments? Wonderful, I love it. Alicia, let's ride together in December. Let's all do it. You definitely, Rosalind, you definitely can modify this for gluten-free. I have not tried it personally, but I guarantee if you got, I have gluten-free flour here. I bet you could do it. This is very easy to do. It's a pastry, so if you've made gluten-free pie crust before, guarantee you can do this too. Perfect. All right. Now you're going to bring over your baking tray. You need some parchment paper on it so it doesn't stick. All right. So you're going to take your bottom. Put it on there. Beautiful. So I'm going to do my 3, okay? Now the next thing you're going to do is you have another egg and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Whisk it up. This is going to be your egg wash. This is what's going to seal in the pastry. So you're going to take a pastry brush, go along the edge of the pastry. Beautiful. Woohoo! It's painting. This is a great task for the kids to do. All right. Look at that. Perfect. Set it aside. You're still going to use this. Now, this is another part where you get to have fun. You get to put whatever filling you want in. Who doesn't love some Nutella? All right. So, 2 little spoons. You want to take you want to fill up the middle of your pastry. Fill it up. Don't want it too dry. Perfect. You know what? I'm going to do 2 chocolate hazelnut. But you know what? Some people don't like Nutella, which is just fine. I'll show you another trick. All right, those are done. Set it to the side. Now I have this. This is my homemade blueberry jam. Because at Woody's Lunchbox, they have 3 flavors that they usually do. Chocolate hazelnut, they have a raspberry, and then they also have a blueberry and lemon. So we're going to take some of my homemade blueberry jam, and we're going to put that inside the middle. Alrighty. Next step, you're going to take the top that we cut out as well. And now you're going to place that right on top. You're going to push down all around that filling. Push it down. Don't push too hard because there's going to be one more step to that. Next one. You want to make sure you get the air pockets out around the filling and just push down. And then your next one. Push around that filling and push down. Perfect. Next step. You need a fork. It's dingle hopper, right? Isn't it? You're going to go ahead and you're going to seal the edges and push down to make it look. If you've ever seen them, they have that little crimping on the edge. That's what you're doing right here. Crimping those edges. Oh, Emily, Mickey, and Minnie. Yes, that's my kid's favorite too. Except my son, he needs to be 38 inches tall next time we go because we seem to watch Slinky Dog Dash on my computer on YouTube a little bit too much lately. So he better be 38 inches tall or else we're going to have some issues next time. You may want to trim some of these. Like I'm looking at my one here. And there's some overhang that I just don't like, and I'm going to trim it up. We don't need all that extra pastry. No need for it. Pretty easy if you prep and are prepared. All right, so we're all crimped. Just like that. This one, I got to pinch the dough. The dough cracked a little bit. There we go. Now you're going to take that same egg wash that you had, and you're going to paint the entire Woody's Lunchbox Tart. This is going to give you that golden brown crispy pastry. If you've ever had one, you understand. If not, make them at home and then let's plan a trip for you to try them out. All right, now that these are all egg washed, they're going to go into your oven for about 15 to 18 minutes depending on how hot your oven is. Mine is pretty hot, so sometimes it doesn't take so long. I set it for 15 and then I keep checking it. But guess what? Of course, I'm not going to make you wait 15 to 18 minutes. No way. No way. Here they are. They're going to come out. Oh, definitely. You could probably definitely make this keto. Use some almond flour. I haven't tried. Definitely, Hannah, you probably could. Keto, though, I don't know. The inside, depending on what filling you would want. I've done keto before, but not fully. So here's what they look like. You don't want to overcook them. It's a delicate pastry. But that looks boring, doesn't it? It's time to have some fun. You need another bowl. You need some powdered sugar. Awesome. There wasn't enough sugar in here. Let's make some more. You need about 1 cup powdered sugar. So you got your powdered sugar. You can use lemon juice. I personally am not a huge fan of lemon icing. I just like vanilla, so I use a little bit of vanilla extract. I don't measure. You can ask my husband. Rarely do I measure. And then you're going to get a little bit of milk. Just a splash. You do not want a lot. It's going to make it runny. You want a thicker icing. Oh, Hannah, if you have a nut allergy, coconut flour, I'm not sure. Coconut flour sucks in a lot of moisture. It would be a lot of trial and error, but you know what? Can't hurt to try for sure. The sugar-free jam, absolutely. All right. So these ones actually are strawberry filling. My son loves my strawberry jam. So we do some strawberry. I need a little bit more milk. All right. Now, you can color this icing to whatever color you want. I forgot to bring out my coloring, but that's okay. So, we're going to now take a little spatula. You're going to put a dollop of icing onto your tart, and you're going to smooth it out. Sorry you see my dog in the background. She likes these too, except she can't eat them. All right, you want to keep smoothing it. Make it nice and smooth. Now here's where you can get the kids involved. You can put sprinkles on. You can get writing icing if this is for a special occasion. Go ahead and do it. Why not? All right, let's go ahead and do this one. All right, smooth it out. Wonderful. Alrighty. And that's all there is to it. You can make it however you want. You can customize these however you want. Now, Hannah, I'm not sure about the coconut flour. We'd have to do some trial and error. So what? We have to eat some Woody's Lunchbox Tarts trial and error for you. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and break one of these open and you can see inside. There's the inside. Look how good that looks. Here, I'll come closer. Look at that. So you want to get a good amount of filling in there because you want good filling. Should I take a bite? I could eat just the pastry. To be completely honest, it is delicious. So there you have it. See, you get flour anywhere when you cook, for sure. Oh, Hannah, Keto Donuts. Yum. Oh, my goodness. These are delicious. Doing them at home, you can customize exactly how you want them. My son likes strawberry. My daughter likes chocolate hazelnut. Why not? Let's have fun. You can put sprinkles on them. Anything you want. This is where you definitely can have the kids. The kids can roll out with you. You can cut them into Mickey shapes. You can cut them into stars. Whatever you want. This is how you can get to customize it. You bring Disney to your house. So, there it is. And guess what? Now you don't have to go to Disney to have a Woody's Lunchbox Tart. But guess what? Who doesn't want to go to Disney? I want to go. Let's compare. I'll have this one. I'll go have another one in Hollywood Studios. All right. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you make these. And you gotta let me know in our information from Mickey's backyard, and let me know if you've tried these before, tried these at home. Let me know what you did. All right. We'll see you later. Thanks. Have a good day.